It's brilliantly lectures EU minutes after Spanish FM attacks sovereignty demand. Ian Duncan Smith corrected Spain's foreign minister this morning, after she insisted that the Brexit trade deal was not about asserting sovereignty or independence. Ian Duncan Smith schooled the EU this morning, declaring that when people voted to leave the EU, they did so to be a sovereign nation. Speaking to Sky News, the former Conservative Party leader hit back at Spain's foreign minister, Arantxa González-Leia, who appeared earlier in the program. Ms. González-Leia told Sky News' Niall Patterson that the Brexit trade deal was about managing our interdependence, and not about asserting sovereignty or independence. Mr. Smith said, "We will have a trade deal. I always thought this idea of a no deal is a misnomer. It will be WTO, World Trade Organization. It'll be an Australia-style deal. It won't be the deal we quite wanted to strike with EU. But, as you pointed out in your questioning earlier on, when people voted to leave the EU, they did so to be a sovereign nation controlling its own laws, its own powers and its own water." He continued, "The European Union is determined to stop that. At the moment, their proposals would be unacceptable to any sovereign nation." The Spanish foreign minister earlier referred to the Brexit deal as similar to NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement. It is not. Not one of them in NAFTA are expected to accept the rulings of courts in each other's countries. The US, Canada and Mexico would not accept that. Nor do they have to sign up to the same rules. That is what the UK is asking for, and the EU refuses to grant it. He insisted that trade will carry on, as it has with countries outside the EU, even in the event of a no deal. The Tory Brexiteer added, "People talk as though the day after the 31st all trade will cease. Not at all. This won't be Armageddon." Earlier, Ms. González-Leia told Sky News, "I have done many trade deals in my life, and trade deals are not made to assert one's independence. They are made to manage our interdependence. This is what is at stake here." She also ridiculed the decision to deploy 4 Royal Navy boats to patrol UK waters in the event of no deal. The Spanish foreign minister said, "I think this is all for gallery, I don't think this is serious and, by the way, I don't think this is needed. I think what would be more responsible is to sit down and agree what kind of relationship does the UK want with the European Union on fishing. There are things for the UK to win, things for the EU to win, we just have to find this middle point."